Code here. I have another lesson about syllable division. We have already introduced and practiced the VCCV syllable division type, and we have learned VCV first choice, where you divide after that first vowel. Today, we are going to start VCV second choice. Still the same pattern of vowels and consonants, but you're going to divide after that consonant in the middle. Your steps do not change. Your syllable division steps are exactly the same. You should have this written down in your notebook or your paper collection, whatever you're using to practice and study. All right, your number one step, you mark your vowels. 2, build your bridge. 3, mark your consonants on the bridge. 4, divide. 5, label your vowels with the brev, which makes the short vowel sound, or the macron, making the long vowel sound. I'm using Explode the Code still. You might be looking at book 4 or book 4.5, but I'm in lesson 3 on either of those books. The first word that they have given you to practice is R-O-B-I-N. First step, hopefully you're saying these before I am. First step, mark your vowels. O is a vowel, I is a vowel. Next step, build your bridge. Next step, we're going to mark our consonant. And remember, we're using VCV second choice. Now we're going to look at and divide right after that consonant. And you might be asking yourself or me in the video, how do you know? If you're looking at a word and you don't know what this word is, and you're using syllable division to decode this word, how do you know when to use the VCV first choice or the VCV second choice? That's an excellent question, and my answer to that is you try them. If you are looking at a word, and let's use this word for an example, and let's go ahead and use this and try the VCV first choice. If we divide after this first vowel, we have R-O, R-O, that's an open syllable. The O would say O, and then we have B-I-N. This I is our vowel. This N would close the door after it, so this would be a closed syllable making a short vowel sound. Let's decode what this word would sound like if we used VCV first choice. We would have R-O, row, B-in, bin, robin. I don't know what a robin is. That doesn't make sense to me, so now I'm going to try the second choice, right? So go ahead and erase if you wrote that down with me. You're going to erase what we did with first choice. Let's use VCV second choice and divide this. So after that first consonant, that only consonant on the bridge, we're going to karate chop right there. And your first syllable is R-O-B. O is my vowel. There is a consonant after my vowel that's closing the door. This is a closed syllable. I'm going to mark it with the brev. That O will say ah. Second syllable, we have I-N. I is my vowel. N is the consonant that comes after that vowel, closing the door. This is a closed syllable. That's going to make a short vowel sound. It. Now let's try this word and see if it makes more sense. Ab-in. Rob-in. Robin. Now I know what a robin is. All right? Robin. Robin didn't make sense to me. I had to try a different way to divide that. Let's take a look at the next word on this page. Again, I'm in lesson number 3. The next one is E-X-A-C-T. All right? First step. Remember, these steps don't change. First step, mark your vowels. Vowel. Vowel. Step 2, build my bridge. Step 3, mark your consonants on that bridge. Step 4 is to divide. We're practicing specifically in this lesson 3, we're using the VCV second choice. So you kind of know, and you don't really have to try both ways when you do this lesson, but when you're reading something else that's outside of this lesson, you might have to try the division patterns to figure out what word you're looking at here. So we're dividing after that consonant. First syllable is EX. So after we divide, now we need to label our vowels. We have EX. E is our vowel. X is our consonant closing the door. This is a short vowel. I'm marking it with a brev. This E will say A. And then we have ACT. A is my vowel. CT, we have more than one consonant closing the door. Those are fine. We have an ending blend, kt, closing the door. All right, they're still consonants. They're still making this A say its short vowel sound, A. Let's put the two syllables together. We have X, X, act, X, act, X, act, X, act. Well, you decoded the word correctly. We just don't say exact. Now, you'll find this with a lot of the words that you've been decoding and that you will decode in this lesson. We don't say them oftentimes how they have been decoded after you divide them using syllable division. We say exact, exact. The point that you are making, exact, all right? Or right here in this exact spot, all right? A specific, all right? Place, location, something, a specific something, exact. We don't say exact, all right? But once you've done this division, you will usually be able to look at that word and put those syllables together, even with a dialect that we maybe use in Michigan or the United States. Even with that dialect or that slang that is used, you will usually be able to decode that word using that syllable division type. Go ahead, guys, practice lesson number 3. There's a lot of different ways to practice. Use that spelling drill at the end of the lesson. See how many of those words you can get correctly. And good luck. Have fun. Bye now.